This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Portland Trail Blazers. Checking out the Trail Blazers. These guys are playing good basketball with 7 wins in their last 10 games, and they like their chances tonight. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end of the year.
Excellent use of the word mundane, by the way. How about you, Shaq?
Well, Monday, experience told me when you need to go hard and when you need to pull back. You know, the best veterans will be there when it matters the most.
That's mundane, not...
It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Trailblazers come into town for this one. First game back in Golden State for the Warriors. They're ready to play. And, of course, Brandon Rush. Even with him gone, they've shaken it off quickly and have really come together as a team.
Kevin, I thought he was really an important player for them, undervalued and not given the credit he deserves. That's not to say the trade was a mistake, but I think they'll miss him more than you might expect.
You know, chemistry-wise, I agree with you, Clark, because he was a glue guy. You know, he's a guy that kind of held things together for them in a few areas, and so not having him around might take some getting used to.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Portland. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Moniunas out there with Davis, and it's Aminu in at the 3 spot. Here's McCollum. The Warriors making the shot. Davis with a screen on Curry. Pass to Moniunas. To the right side. Lillard outside. 6 on the shot clock. 13 feet away. Curry was a nice D. On defense, the Trailblazers. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
Their last game against this squad, they won out thanks to some big contributions from the bench.
A total team effort, and I think the starters enjoyed a chance to be able to step back and relax and enjoy how the bench played.
Now Lillard. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3. Davis setting the pick for McCollum. He feeds it to Davis. The shot by Lillard wide open. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Good on the triple. Barnes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Now here's McCollum. 9 points last game. They get the rebound. Davis. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And that one falls for Davis. And so he makes both from the line. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Curry kicks to Green. To the paint. Here's D. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. D's got his second basket of the game.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I had a chance to catch up with Terry Stotts. One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
Thanks, Doris. Lillard, the pass to Aminu. And it's Davis finishing it off.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounce ability.
Now here's Curry. A 26-point game for him in the win against Minnesota.
And defensively, guys, he was just all over the place, forcing turnovers and applying terrific ball pressure.
And Lillard gets double-teamed. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Green with the block. That first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Green missing again.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Pass to Moniunas. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Curry. Dean. He's covered by Aminu. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Green's got his first points in this one. The pass to Aminu. Kicks it to Moniunas. It's rebounded by Golden State. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
A really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Clark, and the first shot of the night for him, missing. Looking at Portland, they took a win in their last game against the Kings.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
And here are the Warriors now, after the Trailblazers pick up 2. D passes to Green. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Now here's Lillard. In Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straight shots.
Warriors leading by 3. Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. They've got Al-Farouq Aminu. Chalmers is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Moniunas. And it's Davis in at the 5 spot. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Moniunas kicks to Lillard. And he hits it to tie the game up. Lillard's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Trailblazers. Floats one up. Shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. 13 feet away. Green with the rebound.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Puts it up. Moniunas grabs the miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Lillard misses.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Puts it up from 15. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Aminu with it. Now defended by Varejao. They now take the lead. Lillard's got the lead up to 3 now for Portland.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Livingston kicks to Varejao. And now Portland on the break. Aminu dishes to Lillard. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. D passes to Livingston. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. And there's Green on the assist by Livingston. Livingston's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Moniunas' shot is good.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. And let's take a look at Mario Chalmers, some stats on him. How his last 10 games have gone. He's getting around 8 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Trailblazers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Motiejunas against Green. Motiejunas, that's a screen for Chalmers. Now the feed to Motiejunas. Back to Chalmers. Fires the 3. Rebounded by D. D's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Lets it go from deep. And it's Portland with the rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lillard outside. Right through the D for the layup. And it's a 4-point Portland lead.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first. And that was pretty good.
Livingston gets to Green. Feeds it to Barnes. Here's D. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line. It's been a nice game for D. He has 8 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And was it a good one? Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves just played phenomenal. He ended with 23 points and also dominated with his excellent defense and rebounding. This was just the game he needed to snap the cold spell he was in. That has to be a major relief for his team, guys.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
11 feet away, and he connects with the jumper. D's got 7 points for the quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And on the season, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Curry's checked in for Golden State. Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Trailblazers. Arthur comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Lillard against Curry. Lillard attacking, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And the basket good. Lillard's got 17 now.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
And the basket by Curry.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Lillard attacking, and that one comes up a bit short.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
There's the steal. Here's Clark. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. They set the screen. It's blocked, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mona Eunice. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Green. Portland also making some changes. Allen Crabbe comes in for Mona Eunice, and McCollum subbed in for Mario Chalmers. On defense, the Trailblazers. It's a three-point game. Here's Curry. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down. No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
And the basket by Curry.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's McCollum. He has 6. Here's the teardrop. And they're running. All going up court. Curry passes to D. Golden State moving the ball around. Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Crabbe kicks to Plumlee. Out in his own on the break. Here's D. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden.
And here's McCollum. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. A rebound by D. D's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. Crabbe dishes to Arthur. Buries the jump shot. Arthur's got 4 points now in the quarter. Warriors leading by 5. D passes to Curry. D, he's guarded by Plumlee. It's stolen by Arthur.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
Lillard against Curry. Here's D, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Ian Clark. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Portland may have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Damian Lillard.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
The Warriors making a switch here. Hansbrough's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
It's a good job from the foul line here. And they'll need to continue to convert their chances in order to get back in it.
Outside Curry. Out to the right wing. Pass to Bogut. Here's Livingston, and that's not going to go. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. The Warriors on top, up by 4. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
Same approach as always. Give me the ball, let me do my thing. Sometimes guys on our team or coach try to overthink things. It's simple. Just get the ball to your natural score. Make sure you don't trip on yourself when you're getting out the way.
Kevin, an interesting response. Over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hey guys, some keys to talk about from what I've seen so far. This is a tight ball game, but remember, this is our house. Passing has been outstanding. You guys are playing smart team basketball. We've got to continue to share the ball exactly as we have been. Something I did like? Well, a bunch of times we forced a turnover that led directly to a bucket. I wouldn't mind seeing that happen a few more times after the half. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some. Some huge dunks, and I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And the interior defense has to get tougher here in the second half. He's making them look really bad.
Barnes and Green are the forward set. Curry is out there with Ian Clark, and it's D in at the 5 roaming the paint. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Got him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage. D's got the first points of the second half here for the Warriors. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Down low. Dishes it to McCollum, and it's Aminu in the corner. The Warriors pull it in.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
He kicks to Lillard. Now, here's Aminu. Defense is right there, and he gets it to go. Aniunas has got 6 points.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
D cannot hit. Great D that time from Davis. Trailblazers trail by 4. And Lillard gets double-teamed. And Aminu kicks to McCollum. No good with the triple. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Curry with it. Lillard picks him up. It's Curry with the drive. An easy layup after coming off the pick. 12 points for him.
And something we don't see nearly as much as we used to, the finger roll.
Lillard outside to the left side wing. Now here's McCollum. He's covered closely. Davis dishes to Moniunas. That's good. Moniunas has got 8 points.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it. To see numbers for D, averaging 21 points per game, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he gives them a nice rotation on the front court. He is a quality reserve.
Well, you know, he's not as developed skill-wise as some guys, but you can't teach size. So he's a valuable backup for this team in that regard.
And Portland making a change here. Chalmers is checked in. The dish to Aminu. Pass to McCollum. Knocked loose. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Ahead. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
The Warriors have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. Trailblazers trail by 7. There's a screen by Moniunas. Chalmers with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Pocket 6. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Here's Davis. A terrific shot on a turnaround.
How much do you love to see the turnaround?
Warriors leading by 5. To the wing on the left. To the paint. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Over the last 10, looking at the Warriors, here's how they compare to the rest of the league. Second in three-point field goal percentage. Fourth in scoring. And they also show up top 5 in team field goal percentage. That's excellent. Actually, that's elite level.
You know, you go back to their three-point field goal percentage, some true dead-eyes on their roster, no doubt. And that's such a luxury offensively. They have been absolutely lights out.
There's a screen by Moniunas. And Chalmers kicks to Moniunas. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Checking out the game Moniunas has been having. He's got 8 points and a block.
These are his. Golden State also making some changes. Andrew Bogut checked in for Varejao. D comes in for Draymond Green. And Ian Clark subbed in for Steph Curry. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Plumlee is checked in for Moniunas. Arthur comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Alan Crabb, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And Lillard subbed in for Mario Chalmers. 44 seconds left in the third. Here's Livingston. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be a Mason Plumlee.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Damian Lillard.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Warriors have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And it's blocked, and they'll keep possession. They got him on the arm, but it still can. The Trailblazers have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far. That one misses for Davis. Clark. The shot is off. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Warriors lead by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far.
Separated by the nice and the nice not underground and I'm ice hot. What rap my age to keep the mic hot? Couple hip hop butter beans. Big sluggers move with me. It's a gutter team. I love women who know the boom from the back.
Trailblazers trail by 3. On the floor for Portland. Arthur out there with Davis. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Plumlee. And it's Crabbe in at the 2 spot. And it's the Warriors on the break. That's good from Barnes on the assist by Clark. Clark's got 4 assists now tonight. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
The turnover total in the first half, only 1, but a totally different story here in the second.
Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. And then for the Trailblazers, Moniunas is checked in for Davis. Aminu comes in for Jarrell Arthur. And McCollum subbed in for Allen Crabbe. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McCollum. They get it back.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
D passes to Curry. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got 10 points in just the second half.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
No good from Clark. Trailblazers trail by 6. And Plumlee kicks to Moniunas. Nice D from Bogut.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Green, he's checked in for Andrew Bogut. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to D. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. D's got 30.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Plumlee with a screen on Curry. Lillard with it, now guarded by D, and he gets it to go. 8 points for Mason Plumlee.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Here's D, and he slams it one-handed.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
And that's bringing it down hard.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Got a hand on it, and it turns out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise, so we'll see some free throws here.
Looking at the game for Plumlee, 8 rebounds, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
And being smart with the ball like he's been today, Clark, I think it's critical for him and them. He should repeat that every game.
The shot's good from D.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it. Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Clark, the pass to D. Leans, and Motiejunas picks up the foul. Shot from the inbound, and Green gets it to go.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Plumlee sets the pick for McCollum. To the paint. It's tipped, and he gets it back. The shot's good from Plumlee.
They've gotten some good second chances here in the second half, and that kind of extra effort will go a long way into cutting into this deficit.
The pass to D. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Motiejunas has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Lillard with it. Now defended by D. He dishes it to Barnes. Banked in off the glass. Barnes has got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Aminu. That 3 off the mark. Warriors leading by 11. Curry kicks to Green. He feeds it to Barnes. Golden State moving the ball around. Down low. Here's D. And the first one at the line is good.
No win. No win.
Good on both.